Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a request from Summer, and we typically post things like these over on Patreon and Fourth Wall, but I want to throw this one up on YouTube just to have some more Stray Kids content up here, especially because this one is suitable for YouTube. We've been doing Two Kids Show and different Limujin services. Lino appeared on there recently that we checked out. We've done others in the past. I don't think we've gotten to IN's episode yet, but I do want to get to that one. So we'll be doing this, which was requested, called Stray Kids Having Fun Whilst Making Music, and also Han's Stray Kids Player, which is his song 13. This original video here, which is them having fun while making music in the studio, I'm assuming, is from Katya Strom. So thank you so much for the video. This has 620,000 views. They are doing well as what I'm assuming is maybe primarily a Stray Kids content channel, I would think. We're going to be doing Two Kids Show after this over on Patreon and Fourth Wall. Bangchan and Lino, their episode, which is episode 3, and also episode 4 with his Changbin and Felix. I think we've done the previous two, episode 1 and 2, before that. So let's get to it. As you know, if you are new here, Stray Kids were like my introduction into falling in love with male K-pop boy groups. Basically, it was always something that I kind of struggled with way early on when I got into K-pop in like 2008-9, and there were groups that I would like listen to, like EXO a while ago. I'm saying like a long time ago. I was like, this isn't for me. I've come around on that, obviously. Basically, Stray Kids broadened my horizons into just starting to like boy groups in K-pop, and they became my absolute favorite group. Basically, but that has waned, I would say, over the last 3 years. Ever since God's Menu, really. I still really like them. I've seen them many times live, but I'm still missing some of that early stuff from Stray Kids, and I don't want to talk about this too much because I've done it ad nauseum a lot recently, and I kind of just want to celebrate the things I still do love and the music that I do love that they create, and don't want to harp on that too much. I'm still just hoping they come around to making more music that is like their Japanese releases, like The Sound, or things that have emotional impacts. When are you going to hear a Stray Kids song that sounds like Side Effects again? I just don't think we're getting that right now. But again, I don't want to go on this rant anymore. So let's just have fun. Let's check out this video, Stray Kids having fun whilst making music. And I love seeing groups in the studio, honestly. So this is going to be really cool. Let's get to it. I haven't seen too much of Stray Kids in the studio either, outside of way earlier. Yeah, it's been a long time.
웃기게 해봐, 웃기게 해봐. 내가 하고 싶은 대로 해봐. 하고 싶은 대로. 마블링. 그렇게 해봐, 그렇게 해봐. 오케이. 마블링. 배부르는 기분 있겠지. 마블링.
That is how he says it. Okay, so this is going to be really overarching, huh? So we're not doing like the most recent stuff. We're going all the way back to like Awkward Silence and everything. Oh. Those were my golden years. My golden years.
뭐 탈래?
아 몰라요. Fire.
Listen, he needs to hear.
할 말이 없는데?
You see that? This hip hop.
Tell him.
씹고 뜯고 맛보다 여기 하자.
네, 알겠습니다.
여기가 씹고 뜯고 맛 뱉은 맛.
씹고 뜯고 맛보고 즐기. Okay, let's get it.
그냥 얘니 찰떡받아.
That's the thing too. When you're in the studio for so long, for so much time, you have to have this kind of relationship and have it be a bit more fun, or else things are going to get too intense and too tiring and exhausting. So you need to have a friendly atmosphere, which, being a self-produced group to where you're primarily running things, you know, running the show in the studio, I think that just kind of comes with the territory, and it's just going to happen naturally.
아니 그래요.
자, 하나, 둘, 셋.
좋다. 아 좋다. 왜 이렇게 구수하니 얘가?
Super down to earth.
빛이 번져 또 빛나는 star.
딸 때 부드러워져서 나쁘지 않긴 한데. 하나만 더 할 건데
오케이.
이거는 아예 그냥
오바해서.
빛이 번져 더 빛나는 스타. 아예 그냥 호흡을 섞어서
Breathy.
아예
Breathy.
다른 느낌으로.
오케이. 빛이 번져 또 빛나는 star. 빛이 번져 또 빛나는 star.
아니다 미안해. 원래 걸로.
I mean, I liked how it sounded, but no, it does not fit the song. It doesn't fit the mood. It needs to be sharp and punchy.
아니 이 느낌도 한 번 더 해볼래?
그럴까요?
아니야.
아니야? 빛이 번져 또 빛나는 star.
저 아까
게임 셋.
게임만 잘 나오면 돼. 게임 맨날 하잖아. 여기서 게임 못 할 거야? 오.
나 작년에 실버만 찍었어.
알았어. 이제 실버.
Silver 1, that reminds me of like CSGO Silver 1, right? Is that like, I don't know what the tiers in League are. Well, the tiers in Valorant are kind of weird sometimes. Silver 1 just makes me think of CSGO.
찍었어?
골드 갈 뻔했다니까.
알았어. 실버 1이래. 실버 1이래.
Silver 1's pretty bad though in CSGO. That's not good.
아픔이 전에 슬픔 그 전에 감동 너는 삶 자신 없어 이게 속내야 드러내지 못해 더 차갑게 뱉은 말투
The smooth Changbin hits.
아숨 쉬는 걸 못 끝냈다 까먹었다
뭐라는 건지 모르겠어.
다시
기억이 안 난다.
다시 할게요.
Oh no, I want to hear more of that.
그 느낌이야.
능력치 보면 동공 확장해.
오 예. 릭스 한번 들어와 봐.
네. 능력치 보면 동공 확장해.
오 좋아. 근데 그만이는데?
Look at his furry hat.
능력치 보면 동공 다시 할게요.
야 근데 이건 너무 뭔 말인지 모르겠어.
He's in his mumble rap era.
오케이.
Yo, Stray Kids used to be big on the bucket hat power. They really were.
2시간 전부터 연습하고 있었다고 들었습니다.
네, 맞습니다.
바로 들어갈까요?
I mean, that's not a bucket hat, but same purpose.
무섭긴 하네.
밤이 어느새 끝이 나는 낮엔 따스한 빛을 내리쬐는
Audio Technica headphones?
한 애드립이 있어.
예? 어디죠?
들어줄게.
달이 이렇게 눈부시는
밤이 달이 진성 불가능이겠지? 락스타.
할 수 있습니다.
근데 할까? 아 이게 가성이 어울릴 것 같아? 아니면 진성이 어울릴 것 같아?
한 번 더, 거기 한 번 더.
달이 이렇게
What would be hard for him? That's what I want him to do.
해보겠습니다.
진짜 락스타다, 락스타.
다시 해볼게요, 형.
들어볼래?
아니요? 에이, 이걸 왜 들어요? 오케이, 됐다.
아니면 밴딩 없는 게 더 편한가? 그냥 이게 나 아니면
이거랑
And not to bring up controversies, but Stray Kids has done admirably in filling in the vocal portions of their songs with having like the only like I would say like pure 1000% vocalist being Seungmin. Han I think fits in a pinch really well. But Seungmin still being like the one of the like pure vocalists in Stray Kids. And Woojin now, obviously for a long time now, I would imagine that the majority of Stray Kids fans these days just don't even think about or remember that really. Because really their explosion post God's Menu is all without him. But I had always wondered how they were going to pick up that slack. It obviously very quickly. I saw them very soon after a lot of that happened. The first time I saw them live, and Han did fantastic, and he's done really well at picking up a lot of that slack. I will say that the original versions, the one with Woojin's vocals in it, are the ones I still want to listen to. Those are the first ones I experienced, so they're the ones that are like just the OG for me. They're the classic ones. That's what I want to hear. But they've done a really good job in filling in from that. Yeah! Especially because Woojin's vocals are awesome.
둘 다 어렵긴 한데. 뭐든 듣기 좋은
부르는
걸로.
거에 좀 더 편한? 연습할 때 너무 잘 되는데? 이걸로 하자.
네. 이게 아닌데? 왜 연습할 때 대화 안 되지?
연습할 때 너무 잘하는데? 일단 이렇게
He's
한번 들어보자.
pushing out power, but it sounds a little rough. It sounds a little rough.
죄송합니다. 아, 안 돼. 잠깐 다시 해볼게요. 그냥 트랙 위에 할게요. 그냥 트랙 위에 할게요.
아니 기다려봐 잠깐만.
안 돼. 그만 틀어. 틀지 마.
일단 가성을 한번 해봐.
That's got to be the worst to having to hear your recordings back.
아, 안 되겠네.
할 거야.
가성을 해야 돼.
지성을 할 거야.
오케이.
오케이. 헤이
된거 같은데.
야! 됐다.
끊임없이 할 때
네.
그냥 끊임없이 말고 약간
끊임없이 오케이 알겠습니다. 끊임없이
지금 보이지?
끊임없이
그치 이렇게
머리 왜 잘랐냐?
몰랐어? 모르겠는데.
귀여워졌네.
Wait, what did he say? Why did you cut your hair?
몰랐어? 모르겠는데.
귀여워졌네. 오케이 5, 6, 7
Oh man, look at Changbin.
감사합니다. 다시 할게요.
아 얘는 뭐 랩을 뭐 하자는 거야? 뭐 랩인데 뭐 스케일 한이 왔어?
미안 나도 가이드 한 번만 들어볼게.
손들만 대 올라가 지역 지올라바다네 아르다
니은만 약간 미치죠. 네오 약간.
아르다
형
Reach for
편하게
it.
멋있게 할 수 없냐 그냥?
높아서
이은 말고.
말고?
어.
아르다
그렇게 가자.
그럼 해도 돼?
어차피 형 스타일대로 좀 바꾸면 되니까 이거는.
오케이 내 스타일도 바꾼다. 오케이? 내 스타일도 바꿔 그냥.
어느 정도 기본 틀에서만.
존재치 않는 내 죽이는 스킬 스킬
What was this delivery?
스킬 정했어 이걸로.
좋아.
다시 할게. 윤아 잘했어.
감사합니다.
He's too polite. He's not ready for your games.
왜?
He's too much of a good boy.
왜 불렀어?
왜 전화했어?
누가 전화를 해?
그냥 전화한 거 아니야?
언제 전화했는데?
끝난다.
밖에?
Wait, is that their button to connect to the
그냥 전화한 거 아니야?
언제
recording
전화했는데?
room? It's this big ass red button?
밖에?
들려줘.
이거 내 빨! 프로!
God, the delivery of item is so sharp.
이렇게 하면 돼. 아이템 게임 셋. 데모를 좀 더 짧아야 될 것 같아. 아이템 게임 셋. 귀여워.
I like how they play around though with like all the different inflections and things you really pick out about Stray Kids songs, especially Changbin's delivery is always so aggressive and sharp like that. You notice that especially on a song like Item. But the way that they fool around with that.
한인 잘하니까.
네,
한인
잘할 수 있어요.
한인 멋있잖아.
이렇게 간바테, 미나산.
You gotta support him.
어때? 하늘이 아내를 아내를 바라보 들어봐요.
아 그렇구나.
너 자꾸 아내를 바라볼 거야? 어?
Like you're too young for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, the real flashback ones are hitting right now.
Let's go! I'm Felix! 앞으로 튀어나올 필요가 없어요 형. 그래? 순서로 따지면 한이가 너무 빡빡빡 이렇게 나오고 시원하게 나오는데 또 뒤에 리노 형이라서 이어지려면은 형이 굳이 여기서 세게 나올
His
필요 없어.
memory is
리노 형도
banger.
살짝 그렇게 막 세게 나오지도 않아서. 그래? 그리고 노래가 계속 세가지고 괜찮아요. 되게 위로 잘한다. 이거 아니고 전 근데 그렇게 생각해요. 너무 피곤해지면 안 될 거야.
Their banter is top tier.
아니 형이 많이 노래가 또 내 걱정하는 줄 알고 기분 좋아하는데 노래였구나. F야.
So emotional.
아 느낌이 너무 좋아. 느낌이 너무 좋았어. 느낌이 너무 좋아.
He looks so mad and then too cute.
I랑 몰 그리고 앞에 그거만 좋아요. 뭐 어때 바이브레이션 넣을 수 있으면 좋고 나를 찾아줘 지금부터 좀
Too much vibration.
눈 한번 감긴 해야 돼.
Oh, the blue hair.
그치 감게.
Oh, we're at that period where we're touching butts. That's the level of exhaustion we're at. What is that Han in the back showing thigh? What is this?
우리 팀 공식 엉덩이 담당.
There's always one member that's in charge of butt of every group, all right? This is known.
레노 형 해줘. 나만 덥냐?
They're losing their mind.
찍고 있으니까 덥죠. 아 진짜. 거리마다 저
Ooh.
된거 같은데. 힙하고 한번 타이틀이니? 진심이야? 진짜? 놀래라.
오늘 리사 선배님이랑 같이 노래를 하게 돼서 좀 긴장되네요.
Yeah, this made me think of like the songs that he's featured on. He was featured on Nyan's album too. I haven't heard that song yet.
지금 찬영이 계속 계속 하고.
Oh my god.
오케이.
That's cool though, but did she actually come into the studio? Or did they record separately?
오케이. 마이크가 너무 높지 않아요? 아닌가? 괜찮아요? 하나도 안 높아요.
조금 높은 것 같아요.
안 높다고!
널 사랑했던 맘을 아직 못 지웠지만
근데 마이킹 좀
Oh, never mind. That's a staff member. I thought that might have been her. I never knew of her of being like a Japanese artist until their collab.
조금만 낮춰도.
잘 불렀는데 왜요?
Oh baby please don't hurt me Oh baby please don't hurt me 널 사랑
아니 마이크 맞춰 놔 봤자. Oh baby. 오케이. 이렇게 부르면 되는 거지? 이렇게 부르면 되는 거잖아. 오랜만에 가위 눌렸거든요.
Changmin does it to himself, honestly. If he ever has any kind of hazing or them just ragging him, he brings it on himself. I mentioned this a lot. If you're the member that receives all of that, you need to just not be... I say this to even people in real life. You need to not be so much fun to fool around with, to make fun of a little bit, to rag on. Because it's just like you're inviting it in a way. And he's too much fun to tease.
야 갤럭시를 확실하게 하자.
He also dishes it himself.
C가 너무 너무 E이긴 하거든. 갤럭시.
Oh.
되게 예뻐.
왜?
마지막에
왜 안 끝나?
그 애드립이 하나 추가됐어.
Why isn't it over?
예.
Aren't I done?
그거 녹음했어.
녹음은 내가 했고.
그거 써 그냥 그거 쓰면 되잖아.
아니야.
Oh my god, I love this. Especially if I had so much control in the studio, I would run these random little like demos or guides that where I did not intend to be part of the song at all, just to make them do things.
이 느낌대로 한 번만 더 가볼게. 괜찮아?
기름 닦았어.
그래. 끝. 잘했어.
고생하셨습니다. 나가도 되죠 이제? 와.
Please let me leave.
간다, baby. 이런 느낌도 괜찮은 것 같아. Baby, you're crazy. 오케이, let's go. Baby, you're crazy. 형,
It sounds really funny coming out
자존심이 허락을 안 해 지금.
into the room too.
잠깐만. 이건 좀 바꿔봅시다. 열심히 할게요, 피디님. 파이팅.
His personal cheerleader.
Baby, you're crazy.
I was just gonna say they've got a lot of Stevie Wonder in that room, but I'm pretty sure JYP names their not their practice rooms, but is it just their recording rooms? They name their rooms after I know. I guess they have a Stevie Wonder one. I know they have. Do they have a Prince one? They have a Michael Jackson one. I know they name them after like a lot of famous artists.
Stevie Wonder, I can do it.
And I'm sure then yeah, photo of the JYP with Stevie Wonder. Just keep ad-libbing.
오케이, 진짜 마지막으로 한번 해볼게요.
자, 해볼게요.
이거 안 되면
집 가.
오케이, 집 간다.
Baby, you're praying. 제발 내 이름을 불러줘.
오.
저부터 한다고?
그러면 훅부터 가?
형이 원하는 대로 해줘.
끼끼 안 살래 진짜.
그래서 난 형이 원하는 대로 해줬으면 좋겠어.
아예.
라운드.
아 이거 기대감이 엄청 커 이거 지금. 아이디 한번 듣고 갈게.
오케이.
아 듣지 마. 됐어. 아이.
Don't listen
내가
to
한 줄
that.
알았는데 찬이 형이었구나.
혁정 믹조마다 돌려버린 컷 헛것이라도 본듯 입이 떡.
그리고 입이 떡 있잖아. 입이 떡 벌어져야 돼.
입이 떡. 그렇게 해. 입이 떡. Every time we move the universe will follow.
Yep.
Follow.
He does it all.
팔랄랄로. 팔랄랄로.
Ah. Spill in the room.
엎었어?
Spill in the recording room.
수 있어. Every time we move the universe. 힙합. Every time we move the universe. 힙합.
사운드가 별로 안 좋아 지금. 높다고요. So cover me now.
There's a bucket hat. Ooh, hold it.
우리가 이런 걸 해보네. 몇 번은 그냥 불러보는 걸로?
네.
So cover me now.
That's a main vocalist, brother.
들어볼까요?
The girls gonna follow us to do the picture. Give us a kill, bang bang, gonna shut it down now.
나는 괜찮은 거 같아. 괜찮은 거 같은데.
He was doubling up.
꿀리는 발바닥 papito 꿀리는 옆바닥 터뜨려 팝팝팝 어디든 삼옆에 싹 다 팝스타 페스타 안구로 무릎 팝.
Seeing this is making me miss a lot of Chan's streams that he used to do.
시비 걸었을 것 같은데.
0.1초마다 돌려보는 것 헛것이라 뭔데 입이 떡.
Feels like those haven't existed for years now, right?
Speechless, worldless, the vision.
Go out competition, bring the competition forward. You wanted to break it first.
팝ito 꿀리는 발바닥 papito
Dude, that has to get to your head at some point. Oh my god.
꿀리는 발바닥 papito
It's like he's running out of air as it goes. Here's a little compilation of Han being able to sleep in any recording. True. I feel like he fell asleep during Kingdom too.
룩시를 확실하게 하자.
그리고 되게 예쁘게 부르면 될
The
것 같아.
couch doesn't even look comfortable.
우리가 나왔다. 두께를 열어라.
This looks expensive.
야 앞에 거면 다시 하자. 괜찮은 것 같은데?
그래요? 그래요.
걸어봐가 앞장그래 난 무대포.
이렇게 해야 되나? 아 약간 뒤에 좀
Dude, he is
일정하긴 하다.
out so often. I mean, they're probably at the studio pretty late. These are long recording sessions.
오케이.
형이 괜찮은데? 이거 괜찮지?
아닌 것 같아.
안아줘.
영복이래. 영복이야.
왜 자꾸
I would imagine, especially because you're producing in house and everything, that like your alterations, your changes that you're doing to your like method of delivery or the recording itself or whatever, is probably at a higher rate than like if you were just an idol coming in and your producer already had this laid out for you. They're going to make changes, obviously. We've seen that from a bunch of different artists that we've watched recording behinds of, but doing it in-house, I feel like you would just alter that stuff a little bit more. We've seen it a little bit from Pentagon. I think that might be the only like in-house stuff that we've watched a lot of or, more so than a lot of others with Pentagon. I haven't watched any Idol stuff that also do like in-house things like that. But like Stacey, to where it is done on a Black Eyed Pills song, it feels like it's more concrete. The changes are just a little bit lesser than you would see here, maybe.
용복이라는 거야?
Like they're still figuring things out a little bit more.
야, 없어도 하잖아.
저 안 했어.
없어도 하자.
요즘에 이야.
이거 tone. 아 오케이.
턴으로 해야 되겠다. Just rhyme it with the run.
아, 런턴.
Run. Run.
You could see their sanity starting to evaporate the longer they're in there.
아니 여기 약간 좀 약간
내면의 싸움인가?
그치 약간 슬퍼야 돼.
I got it from my daddy.
난
Gave up my youth for my future. No kidding.
이거만 다시.
뭐 하냐?
앞에 들어볼래?
느낌이 되게 괜찮았어.
되게 괜찮았어?
이대로 가면 될 것 같아.
오케이.
진심이야.
I have the idea in my head, which is maybe why he's appeared slightly less in this, that Seungmin might take this more seriously. I'm sure he jokes around plenty, but he always just seems like someone that is a little bit more serious, or like he's very particular about just his vocals in general.
Please don't hurt me.
100점.
That I do like seeing him fool around and stuff too.
5만 한번 찍어도 돼?
네. 궁금한 게 있는데 아까 오베이비 펀칭했을 때 100점이라 했는데 왜 다시 받았어요?
그 5가 별로였어.
근데 왜 100점이라 했어요?
처음 들었을 때 와 이 느낌인데 했는데 5를 계속 듣다 보니까 처음 들어갔는데 5가 너무 가볍지 않나라는 생각이 들었는데 혹시 불만 있으세요?
You got a problem?
집중해. 집중하라고. 나한테만 집중해.
Oh my god. You know what? He deserves all the harassment he gets. Never mind.
일로 와.
I feel like a lot of these recordings were in the music video for this, right? They showed recording scenes during it. Was that the part? So their performance, which by the way, all of Kingdom is up on Patreon Fourth Wall if you want to watch and go back through that. But their I'll Be Your Man performance was so goddamn good. The also B2B's backdoor performance was also excellent. But wasn't there one mistake during this that I didn't think was a super big deal? I think it might have been Han too. I don't know if it was that point, but there was a vocal mistake, if I recall correctly. It's been years now since Kingdom. And I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it was like purported on the show to be this like earth-shattering mistake or something. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Their performance was pretty excellent. And we're already on the eve. This is like, I'm recording this probably, I think it's the day that the next Kingdom, Road to Kingdom, Ace of Ace is debuting. So we're going to get started on that as well.
나 궁금한 게 각도가 이랬거든. 그래서 잘 찍혔는지 모르겠어.
You can't see their faces.
됐죠?
Oh my god, he can't contain himself.
느낌 딱이야.
Top line. Top class. 우리 손에 그 top line. 누가 감히 넘어 top class. 높이 쌓여가는 car.
He's full on face, like his entire face is smiling at once. His eyes, everything.
누가 감히 넘어 top class. 높이 쌓여가는 car.
They're just vibing.
Good. Yes.
Now they're antagonizing him.
타이밍이죠, 엄마. 엄청 낮게.
That slap was loud.
타이밍이죠, 엄마. 엄청 낮게 해볼 수 있어. 지금은 좀만 더 세게 해줘.
He's got an issue.
I hope you guys enjoyed as well. And yeah, hope to see you next time as well.
And yeah,
Yeah,
It was great.
it was very great.
there wasn't a lot of Hyunjin in that
It was
either.
good. It was perfect.
It feels like
Perfect.
one of those things I was saying, like as the
Yeah.
recording goes on longer.
Thank you for watching this video.
This must be their outro to a lot of their videos. As the recording goes on longer, I thought he was crying. Probably just exhausted. As these recordings go on longer and longer, you just start. It's like when you would hang out with friends late night, or you have like a sleepover super late. You find literally anything funny at 3 a.m, and you're just cracking up at the dumbest stuff. I imagine it's the exact same thing when you're in the recording studio like that for so long. Now, let's close this out with the second part of this request, and then I'm going to hop on to those 2 episodes of 2 Kids Show over on Patreon and Fourth Wall. But let's check out Hans 13 Stray Kids Record. There are a lot of Stray Kids records that I've missed over the years. I used to do all of them as they kind of came out, those first like handful, but then they started to release so goddamn many that I just fell off. So if there are any that are musts that I should hear, please let me know. I've always really loved Han's songs. I love his soft tracks for sure. They just seemed a bit more, they're the kind of the focal point of what I'm missing in a lot of Stray Kids music now, to where like I want stuff with these stronger concepts, like a side effects, like something like voices that have weight and just more meaning, or like scars, man, fucking so good. That's what I want. So I usually get that from a lot of Hans tracks, so I always look forward to them. Summer, who had requested this, said that they didn't care for this song, I think, at first, but it grew on them tremendously. So let's check out Hans 13. I'm loving how this is starting already.
이 행복은 내 것이 아닌 듯해 떠나보내야 해 멀리 지독히 내게 한개 향수들에 머리가 아파 오늘 파도가 밀려오는 것처럼 나를 뒤덮는 너와의 기억들과 말들이 떠올라
Oh, Summer, I know you said now you grew on it, but like what? Instantly, I love this rock ballad. It's this like effervescent, like haze, beautiful sounding. It's soft vocals, the instrumental, a little bit kind of overpowering his vocal, which I really do love. It kind of adds to that element of just like thickness to the sound, I guess. I really like that. And it's something that makes me think, like, why don't artists on the same label collab at all? Why doesn't that really happen for the most part? Like, you have special stages all the time or things like that, but like, why hasn't Stray Kids released like a proper, well-promoted song with the music video with like Day 6? Stray Kids Day 6 collab, shit like that. Like, why has that not happened? I would freak for something like that. And I just don't, I don't know, man. It's like you have vanilla and chocolate. Bring them together. It's only better. Use your resources. Oh my god, I love this. Yes! Feels like a day 6 structure. Oh, I love those low vocals in the back. Oh my god. I feel like everything that I've said about the type of song that I just want from them so desperately, I'm finding here for sure. It's just like, oh man. So like looking at it really quick, we checked out, I still haven't gotten, embarrassingly, I haven't gotten to the Rockstar album just yet, but I did react over on Patreon Fourth Wall to the 8 album, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed it, but it's still like a song like this, something a bit lighter. I so desperately want them to just move into a different lane in a way. And what I did like about Chick Chick Boom is that it has a bit of the style and the swagginess of Stray Kids, what they like to really put forth, but it was a little bit more reserved, and I find myself coming back to that song so much more than a lot of their title tracks previous. But I just could really use just some more bright melodies, things that even if you want to go darker with it, just be a bit heavier emotionally in the song, not as straight forceful, straight, it's a strange like catch-22 to where it's like, it feels like the big explosion happened with God's Menu, and I still think God's Menu is like still one of my favorite K-pop songs ever. I adore it, but it's one of those things where it's like, what hath we wrought? Like, did they then just go a little bit too far in that direction where it felt like Thunderous was trying to be a little bit of a part 2 of that, and then their future title tracks were trying to capture that kind of same sound and sensation, when I just want a little bit more variety and things a little bit different. And I know that they're so capable of that. So I don't know if it led to great things, at least as me as a listener. I know a lot of people will disagree, but I just want more variety from them because I know that they're capable of that. So this is unbelievable. I love this. This has to be, even though I haven't heard a ton of them, this has to be one of my favorite Stray Kids records that I've heard. I'm thinking of the other one that I really do love, which is Pangchan's. Was it considered a Stray Kids record? It was. The one in 2020 of May of 2020 was the one that I really, really enjoyed. What was the name of that? Because it's in Korean. You probably know. It's in Korean. I totally forget the name of it. It's very depressing sounding. That I do remember. And it wasn't on Spotify, so I had to save it as like the podcast version that someone uploaded. But that was my favorite release prior to hearing this in terms of Stray Kids records. But this might be up there as my favorite. I really do love it. So let me know your thoughts thank you guys so much for watching. As I said, there's going to be some Two Kids Show up on Patreon Fourth Wall, 2 new episodes. I already have some episodes on previously and a bunch of other stuff we've checked out. We've done some anniversary content of theirs recently to where they went to like a house and watched some old music videos and live stage performances of theirs and different things. We have Summer and I think someone else requesting lots of Stray Kids, so we get to them every now and then. And I've just desperately missed them. They were my freaking group, man, from debut to basically, I'd say God's Menu, the in-life release. They were just banger after banger. And I still enjoyed a lot of the releases afterwards, just not to that level. And I'm waiting for that album, for them to put out that album that just hits me like some of their older ones did. So we'll see. I'm super open to it. I still love them. So we will see. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. Subscribe if you are new. Check out my Stray Kids videos. Prior to this, I have so many on this channel. I started this channel to react to God's Menu. So please check it out and see how my setup has so vastly changed over the last 4 years now. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.